I mean, like, he is my favorite, if
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going to
fine.
be honest. But I think I've said this to you guys before. Like, you guys are in my top 5.
Thank you.
I know I definitely told you this.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate you.
For sure, for sure.
I'm currently going through all my pictures, in case you guys are wondering. I'm
Yeah.
smiling so hard.
No, it's fair. I mean, sometimes admire yourself, you know? Why
Yeah.
not? Why not? Well, we're back in the studio. We're back in Studio A, which is an interesting place. It's our third time in here. We are the Post-Credit Scene podcast of 14 HQ original lovers of film, TV and theatre. I had to grab myself a bevy. I had to perk myself up. I know. It's a problem.
Do you know what, yeah? I don't really believe in the whole drink after 5 thing, because I've been out and I've been drinking at 4 a.m. So what makes me better than someone else that starts drinking at 9 a.m.?
I mean, you're still your body either way, so.
Yeah, like, there's still alcohol in your system.
True.
So that rule makes no sense to me. So drink whenever you want to.
Yeah, just to perk myself up. I was feeling a bit tired this morning. But I'm all right now. It's perked me up. This is going to be a fun conversation today because it's going to be about a lot of hateration. And I think Basola is quite good at doing that from time to time.
Do you know what guy said to me the other day? Yeah.
Go on.
I was talking about something. He's like, yeah, of course you'd like that because you're a hater. I was like, wait, that doesn't even sound like me. Then I went home and went through my TikTok. And unfortunately, you might be right.
Yeah, you're a hater.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
man.
You've got a lot
Ethical
of
hater,
TikToks
though.
about, like, people that you hate, characters that you hate.
But that's how you know the writing's good. If I have no like strong emotions towards a character, the character's written terribly. If I'm indifferent.
You know, I said it though. I said it because of the Paul Thomas Anderson film. You're actually a hater.
I stand by what I said.
You had a lot of thoughts, but
Yeah, I
you
stand by
don't
what
want
I
to be
said.
on that pod. So
Yeah, I stand by what I said. I think.
Well, this sounds like an off pod, or do you want to share?
No,
it
I
here?
can share my views on the movie. We went to go watch one battle after the other, which we're going to talk about in the next episode.
Yeah.
And people walked out being like, yo, it's one of the greatest movies of the year, blah, blah. And I was like, well, it's just not. And that's okay. It's actually just not the case. The fetishization of black women is annoying to constantly watch. From a man that doesn't put black women in his movies that much either. His filmography is not full of black women. And when it is, it's that horny, that freaky. I also hate when they try and show us that the characters are in love, but the only way they do it is through lust. Just because they had loads of sex doesn't mean that they were in love with each other. And I think they're meant to show us that, yes, they were in love, but I didn't get that from the movie.
I would. Okay.
go on, find
we
your
won't-
pushback.
We won't
go on.
find no, because I do agree with everything you said. What I will say is, like, I don't think those two characters were in love. I think the point was lust, especially from Tiana Taylor's point of view. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think she ever loved Leo's character, hence why she dipped off.
Yeah, but I do think that was meant to be the base of it, that they had the same goal in mind and therefore they were kind of in love. And then the other guy, he was almost meant to be in love with her. That's why he kind of saved her, is the point of it. But it didn't give that. It was just so freaky so quickly. And I'm really over unnecessary sex scenes. They don't need to be that long. Like, there was no level of intimacy between any of these characters that could even give me some sort of love. It was just like, hey man, should we fuck whilst the bomb's going off? Are we being serious right now?
Yeah, like.
Can everyone focus?
I mean,
can everyone actually focus? And also, it's 3 hours long, and there was a lot of the movie that, if I feel like my man sat down and was like, I want to make a really long film, yeah, so just put a lot of stuff in it. There was things in movies that would just get cut out already, but it just kept going. At certain moments, I was like, this is long for no reason. At certain moments, other than that, the movie was great, but those are such big points that made me go, it's not the movie of the year, it's not one of the best movies of the year, but it's still a good movie. But I just can't move past certain things. And it's not because I'm a hater, it's because I watch movies with more of a lens than, was it shot really well? Yes, but also, like, art imitates life, life imitates art, and we also have to be careful what we're constantly putting on our screens. And that's what it is.
Give me a sex scene from time to time. I'm cool. I'm good with that. Maybe it's a bit too horny.
You freaky frog.
Maybe, but I agree with a lot of. I think my biggest let me save it because we're gonna.
Yeah,
get to
that's the thing. Like,
I have some
do
issues with the
things
film,
to
and I
say.
don't think it's the best film of the year. I think it's a really good one. I think it's being overhyped.
Definitely.
But I still think it's good. I think it's really good.
That's the thing is, I don't think
I mean,
it's bad
I think
at
it's
all.
one of the best of the year so far. But
It
I
might
do
be,
think
but it's
that
just not the best.
I
People
do
saying it's the
think
best. It's not better than Sinners. I'm just not hearing it.
you have.
I'm just not hearing it
Yeah.
ever. Sorry,
It can't be better than Sinners.
It's just
It
not.
just can't.
it's just really
No,
not.
I don't think it's better than Sinners.
And then, yeah, it's just like, not even in the slightest. But people looked at me dead eye to eye being like, of course it's better than Sinners. I was like, oh, okay.
And I'm not even. I'm
Okay.
the one person who also very much stands for black art, but I'm not biased. I can be subjective or objective in my observations. Sinners is the best film of the year.
Yeah.
Just
I put it down as the greatest movie ever. So
I mean, even then, no, I'm subjectivity all the way. Like my ranking is my ranking, and therefore is correct.
I love that for you, actually.
I do think it's probably one of the best of the year. Like, I mean,
Yeah, it might be.
one and Battle After Another is probably going to be in my top 5, depending on
That's fair.
how recent news have been going. But
Yeah, I'm really sad. I'm actually really sad for you.
yeah, I've lost the house and the kids, man.
But honestly, nothing ramps me up more for a movie than a poor Rotten Tomatoes rating. It needs to dip lower though. It's currently at
'cause of him.
34. It's currently at 34. When it gets to like 20, 10,
That's when you have to be like,
I'm
yeah.
literally injecting it into
No,
my
30's
veins.
30's already done.
No,
30 is
30's not enough for me.
30's
30's not enough for me.
done.
Now I saw it, and then it's like, you know, like when it's got a low score on Rotten Tomatoes, so it's got like that green splash on it. I was like, oh,
Yo, that right there, it does something to me. It makes me want to go run to the cinema barefoot.
okay.
Nothing, like, honest to God, nothing gets me more
I'm
excited.
I'm still intrigued to see it though.
Yeah.
For myself.
Because I was already excited. Then you guys started giving it like zeros. Oh,
No,
I cannot
it's
wait.
getting a lot of steam.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch the Battle of Two Worlds or the Two Worlds thing, the Ice Cube and Eva Longoria movie on Amazon Prime?
World. Oh, it's
Because it's based on the book.
yeah. But I know which one. I haven't
Yeah.
seen the film. I keep seeing clips of that one scene where his like son is dying, and he's like, "No,
Yeah,
damn."
yeah. So it's
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
That's the one.
It's currently on 4% of Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
And that's why I went to go watch it. It was on 6 and it dropped to 4.
See me, if I know something's bad, I'm not watching it at home. That's
No,
my
I need to
sanctuary.
know.
When I'm at home, I need to watch something I know I'm gonna.
No, because if I leave my house,
But
I'm
you
gonna be
wouldn't go
so
out and
angry.
pay for
Because
to
we-
watch it either.
But we, well, the world we're in, we
You get to go watch
we
things
get
for
to
free.
watch things,
Yeah.
and sometimes they're bad. That's enough of my. When I'm at home, I want to watch something that I know. I mean, it's either going to be intrigued by it or enjoy it.
No, I need to
No,
watch
I'm
it.
not watching no bullshit.
4%. No, honestly, God, I started levitating when I saw 4%. I never ran to Amazon Prime quicker in my life. If you want me to really watch a movie,
Told you,
I either
right,
give
yeah.
it really high or really low. The in between, like something that's on like a 65, a 70.
I
Don't
think
waste
that's
my time with
almost
it.
worse. I think that's almost worse.
terrible.
A film that's like just okay.
Doesn't that mean it's divisive? Because some people liked it and some people
No,
didn't.
Nah,
what
it's-
it means is that people that care enough to go and complain about things would give it that score, but people that don't care enough. And I need people to have really strong
I
opinions.
think that's just like one sector of people though. There could be people that just liked it and some people that didn't. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
it's not divisive. What it is, it's like, everyone's indifferent about it, and that's my problem. I don't like indifference. Yes or no,
There's some films you do just. Have you never seen a film you felt indifferent by?
and that's makes
Yeah, but
it a
that's the
terrible
thing.
movie.
But no, I hear it. Like I feel like in some ways, like because it's just okay, it's just like strong emotions.
You need to have
Mission
strong emotions.
Impossible:
Yeah.
Dead Reckoning was meh. That was meh.
I really enjoyed it because I had never watched the other ones,
See, there's some really good mission films that you actually need to see,
and that's what made it really good because I got all the context. Because the movie was
because
full
the
of
whole thing
flashbacks.
was just a fucking flashback.
Yeah, it's full of flashbacks. I realized I didn't need to waste my time watching this episode. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
No,
movies.
there's some really good films, man. Fallout
Probably.
and what's the one before Fallout? Fallout: Dead Reckoning Part 1's really good. I love that film.
Okay.
And there's one before that where he's climbing something in Dubai. Yeah, quality. Rebecca Ferguson, pooh, she's like MVP of the series, man. Anyway, let's get to focus.
Yes.
Haterade. We're in our hater bag today. We're here to talk about some of the TV characters that we hate. We're going to draft our favorite TV characters that we hate, well, the characters that we don't like, which will be fun. This was inspired by, well, I've made some content on this before, to be fair, and it got an interesting and good response, which was fun. And I think we, as a pod, never really get into our hater bag too tough.
Yeah,
No, not enough anyway.
yeah, I do it on my own dime.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
glad
yeah,
we're doing
yeah.
it here.
When you're at home. Yeah. Manny can be a good hater as well.
He really can.
He can be a good hater. He can be a good hater. So yeah, let's get into it. We're going to draft some of our TV characters that we can't stand. Now, this is the interesting part, right? For me, they're not characters that we love to hate. They're just characters that we can't stand.
But here's my thing with that rule. So I've got quite a strict rule when it comes to characters that I hate, yeah?
Okay.
It can't be people that are objectively bad people. So for example...
No. Don't give examples though, because it's, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, there are certain people that are written as like pedophiles. You can't
Okay.
hate them because that's what they are.
Yeah.
Like you can't because you hate pedophiles. Do you know what I mean? So you can't put that person, or like half of the cast of Game of Thrones are all R-worders. So you really can't put them down because
Oh man.
I can't put them in the same
I mean, you
groupings.
can't doesn't mean other people can't.
But that doesn't make sense as a hate list.
Like, I do
you know what
understand
I mean?
it defeats the purpose, but I do think that there are, like, I mean, you already kind of like brought up the example. There are certain characters, especially within Game of Thrones.
What do you know about Game of Thrones?
That's going to be my point. That go beyond.
That was so unnecessary.
That go
was so
beyond
unnecessary.
kind of like the realm of the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they are hated so much.
You know,
that
you know,
everybody-
you don't even need the context. You already know.
You already know. You don't need the context, and like there are certain. You're gonna hate me on this episode. Funnily enough, that there are characters that I just go beyond the realm of its show, and people hear about the things that they've done, and I'm like, fuck.
And that's why they need to be put in the rank.
Okay, are we gonna do a top 5 or a top 10?
It has to be 5 each,
Okay.
innit?
Yeah.
All right,
But we can't use the same one.
that's fine. Who would like to start?
I think you can go first.
Okay.
And where you gonna put this person, and tell us why.
Okay, my list is.
I already know one of yours. I already know one of yours. It's so funny.
Yeah, my list is gonna be people that are normal people that aren't terrible people if they were human beings, but I do not like them because they are annoying as shit. They're entitled. They're just smelly ass people, but they're not like abusers. They're not those kind of characters.
Depends though, because if you name someone, I bet I can find you a reason why they're abusive. Promise
Yes,
you.
but they're not abusive in the sense that they were written to be abusers.
See,
Okay.
Look at you getting out of the press.
Okay, so my number one, which is a
The
given.
guy number one.
Number one, you're
Actually,
already
no,
starting there.
The truth is,
Okay.
I don't know if you're on Manny's timing, yeah, and you're gonna choose my one
I'm
just
not-
to
I
be.
don't give
oh,
a shit.
okay, cool. So my number 3, I'm gonna go.
Olivia.
This hurts my heart because I hate to put a woman in this list.
Oh, go on.
Actually, I put her number 4. Number 4.
Olivia Pope.
No, number 4 is Susan Myers.
Oh yeah, but
From
that's
Desperate
not
Housewives.
even like a mad thing. People hate Susan.
Yeah,
People hate Susan. Desperate Housewives.
Desperate Housewives.
No, you said. Yeah.
She is annoying. She like, but not this kind of annoying.
Oh, she's fucking jarring, man.
She's like genuinely. You go, ugh.
Stupid.
Like you actually go, she's an idiot. She's just not smart. The rest of the housewives are really switched on, and the things that annoy you about the other housewives is like, choose yourself. Like guys that really focus on your own livelihoods. Like, what do you like? The reason I love Lynette so much because she's so selfless, but that's also why she's so annoying.
Remember when Lynette was gonna go with the pizza guy?
And she should have left Tom, that bum bitch. Like Tom.
I think
Scarborough-
Tom's overhated though. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I think he's a dickhead, but he's overhated.
Do you know what? I take it back. Put Tom at number 4. Put Susan number 5. No,
She doubled up.
Sorry,
Alright.
I almost forgot about Tom
Tom
Scarvo. Yeah, Tom Scarvo. Let's really talk about that bum bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've already decided.
Yeah,
Susan.
I've already know.
You don't want to delve into Susan anymore.
I don't want to. Tom Scarvo.
See, now she's in a hate about.
Tom Scarvo. Put him on number 2. Tom Scarvo. Yeah.
Finger pointing.
He is so entitled. He thinks he's better than Lynette. He's not. They're in the same field of work, and she is more talented. She's a better at
a good
marketing.
start.
She is much better than everyone else. She's more switched on. She's a better parent. Tom is an idiot. He also had another child. Instead of telling Lynette, yeah, he's acting like he's so scorned. He's
Oh yeah, that was dark.
he acts
That
like
was
he's-
dark.
like
That
he's
was
a
dark.
scorned man. You've got another child.
That
Yeah,
was
it might have
dark.
been before you guys were together or whatever. But I'm not trying to hear that.
Even I'm like.
And
yo,
your
this
No,
guy
the
sounds
child
like
thing
a
was
shit
dark.
guy.
And then your child is also just like you. She's a prick. Like your child was trying to set Lynette up, trying to get her bagged for being abusive. No, I'm not hearing
Didn't
it.
Lynette run up on the woman and beat her up in the supermarket? Am I going mad? I remember that.
In her defense, she
No,
thought
I'm
my
not
man was
critiquing.
cheating.
I'm saying like, yeah, she ran up on my girl.
That's what I'm saying.
But no, she didn't actually run up on her. The girl
wanted to.
Yeah. She wanted to.
So yeah, Tom Scarvo, because he's just a terrible person and an awful husband. And I think arguably he is the worst husband on Wisteria Lane because he has no real redeeming traits. There's no moment when you're like, oh, there's a glimmer of him being a good person. Tom has been consistently a terrible person, consistently whiny, consistently piece of shit, consistently just annoying as hell. Whereas the rest of them are like, oh, there's pockets of you trying to be good.
He was not. He was kind of a good dad to his daughter though. Because I
the
think
bare minimum.
No.
the
After like how many years? After a decade of her being alive.
Listen, if you say someone's got no redeeming traits, I'm just finding some for you.
After a decade of them being alive, I'm not hearing it.
And also the boys. I like the boys.
Don't like the boys.
I like the boys. You know,
So the boys are-
when they were
okay.
young, I like the boys. They were cute, man.
Yeah, they were adorable, but kids are cute.
Not all kids.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, not all kids.
Yeah, fair enough. So that's my number 2.
So,
Thomas
you,
Scarvo.
so you've just
Oh,
taken
so
2
you-
off the board.
Yeah, Thomas Scarvo. You know, sorry,
Oh.
I just remember how much I hate him. Yeah, Tom.
She's gone 2 from Desperate. That's really
No,
interesting.
I'm not putting Lynette anymore. It's just Tom. Tom's
mean
number
Susan?
2. Yeah,
Okay, so
Just
no
Tom.
Susan, just Lynette. Well, not Susan. Tom Scarver's
just
number.
Tom Scarvo's number 2.
Number 2. It's a high
You're
ranking.
Number 2. Okay.
Jason, you go, man.
Me, I'm gonna go with my number 5, and I'm gonna go light, right? And I think this might be a lot of other people's up there anyway. Don't want to give him too much of a long intro, but I'm gonna start with Ross from Friends.
Okay. This is really tough.
See me, yeah. I think people are dickheads when they talk about Ross. I can't lie.
I really struggle to agree with you guys.
I don't like him.
Explain why, and I bet I can find you bare ways why he wasn't at fault for what he did.
He's a teacher dating students.
Ah.
He's a teacher dating students. That's weird. That's
no, you're right. You're right.
That's weird.
There's no rebuttal to that. No. No, there's actually no reason.
I will say, yeah, I still do think within the context of him and Rachel, I think he was in the right. They were on a break.
No,
that's not even why
they were definitely on a break.
They were definitely on a break, and I agree with him on that.
No, they weren't.
They were
on a break, but they weren't broken up, and that was the whole point of that.
Yeah, but that wasn't clear.
That was clear.
No, that wasn't clear. That was clear. But I will agree with him.
He didn't read the thing.
What thing?
He didn't read the full thing, so he doesn't actually know what he's done yet.
But either way, that being said though, Ross has this insane entitlement about him all the time, right? Especially when, like, while I do agree, like I just said it about like him being on a break, like this entitlement that he does feel towards Rachel, that like, oh, because I've loved you for this long, like now that we are still kind of like friends, somehow you are. I don't know. He's just a weird guy to me, man. Like, bad bitch fumbler as well.
Yeah,
he ain't
never kept a baddie in his life.
He ain't never kept a baddie in his life. He don't know what to do when he does get a baddie in his life. Like,
he wears leather pants and then can't take them off and then put them back on.
Do you know my favorite episode of Friends when he's trying to flirt? It's called the episode where Ross can't flirt, and he opens the door to the delivery driver being like, "Yeah, I like 11-year-old boys." That is so funny.
Certainly talks about gas.
Yeah, oh my gosh, everything. Like, that whole episode is fantastic.
Oh, bro. Like, there are so many things that Ross does where I'm just face palming. And it's like, some of the things, like, and there was a video that I watched not too long ago where it was like, what Ross says without the laughing track behind him is actually just really creepy. And there was one where, I can't remember exactly what he did. But he went into, was it a dance class maybe?
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then the laugh track wasn't there. And he was just saying some, like, it just sounds weird. Like, without the laughing context, without being told like, hey guys.
You're meant to find this funny, yeah.
You're meant to find this funny. And then I was just like, yeah. But I think it's him dating his student where I was just like, nah, man, I can't back you, bro. Like, this is weird. This is a weird power dynamic going on. And the way he tried to justify it to everybody else, to the point where even people were like, yo, this is kind of weird, Ross. Yeah. Like, Ross, you've done some weird shit, but this is weird.
Yeah, do you know what? You might be right here,
but
man.
He's my number 5. So I'm going very light. And then as I ramp up, then...
But this is the reason, you can't use like actual morality to justify it. Because then the next person you choose has to be doing something worse than dating kids.
I think
in your
so.
eyes. And that's the issue here. And that's the issue, using morality of it. It's tough.
I like that's exactly how I did my ranking through morality, so to speak. Because like I'm, as much as like TV characters are just fictional characters, right?
Not for me, boy. Like
I do have this whole thing of like, okay, cool, hey, the anti-woke mob might get me for this one.
Hey, man.
But all jokes aside, though, like, yeah, I do think that like certain characters, or my characters, is like they are worse than the next. So okay. I'll keep on that.
All right, guys.
I'm doubling up.
Okay, give us 2.
Well, I'm gonna put 2 in 1. You already know mine. It's a double up, but then it's 1. It counts as 1, right? Yeah. Olits, both of them together.
You can suck my dick.
Olits.
No.
Is that fair, kids? Can I use? No. Because they're a couple.
No, because I said I wanted to get my number 1, yeah. And you said, we can't choose. I said, are you on the same timing as Manny? You said, no, I'm not doing that.
But that wasn't like to be spiteful.
But you knew what I was going to do number 1. And you went out of your...
Do you know what? I'm going to let you have it. I'm just going to take Olivia Pope.
That's fine.
And this is crazy to say, yeah, because she's a black woman. So I'm going against my
And this is how I know Shonda Rhimes is such a great writer, because you're meant to feel that way.
Firstly, towards the back end of Scandal, she's written in a way where her character loses a lot of her morality. And a lot of her, and to be fair, you could argue she never had it in the first place to some degree, but I think it just worsens the further that Olivia Pope gets into the world of politics, of espionage, of B613, of the whole like political sphere, and I think she really loses herself. And characters like who's Huck's girlfriend, the one that they
Quinn,
and people like Abby really start to like see her decline in who she is as a person. I think even Eli, as dark as he is, it's like, like what's happening to you?
Because I think he does realise like this isn't the child I raised.
Yeah. Like you've gone beyond what I knew you could, which is what power does, which is what proximity to power does. And I hated her relationship with Fitzgerald Grant.
I hate it so
I couldn't
much.
stand it. It was, for me, they kept going back to each other and then off and on and off. And then the music that played whenever they would
That
get together.
song.
I hate the fucking song so
That's my
so
sleep
much.
paralysis.
I hate. If you actually hear the song, Jason, you probably haven't heard the song itself.
No.
If you hear the song, it's the worst song ever, just because of those two.
Yeah.
And then the puppy eyes thing that she does, and it lips quiver, and he's like,
No, that high. When I hear the word high, I just want to beat someone with a stick.
it's great acting, by the way. They're
It's great, and I
they're
think
fucking fantastic.
This is how you know it's so good. Like the writing's good, the acting's good, because all these years later, you still feel that emotion. Like every time I rewatch Scandal.
When we do a comfort show, Scandal's my comfort show, man.
Yeah, 100%.
I got Olivia Pope number 4. She's a brilliant character.
If it was two of them, would you put them together at number 4 still?
It would be higher.
Yeah, okay, valid.
If it was the two of them, they'll be like 2.
That's fine.
But yeah, she's number 4. Towards the back end, she's written in a way where I think you can see the darkness in her.
Did you like the writing at the back end or no?
No,
Seriously?
I think Scandal kind of had a dip.
Where did it dip for you, season 4?
I liked 4, maybe like 5ish, 6ish, when like How to Get Away was still peaking as well, and she was having to balance that with Grey's Anatomy as well. I think you could maybe feel the toll of that. She's a great character though. She's like brilliant at what she does. Great fixer, great political fixer, great mind. Really purposeful and driven. Doesn't eat much, just drinks wine and eats
Wine and popcorn, man.
But yeah, shout out to Olivia Pope, man. Great character. Brilliantly performed by Kerry Washington, who is like a huge foundation for like black women on network TV
100%.
going forward from like the 2010s.
For sure.
Yeah. We need like the goat.
Yeah.
All right, give us another one then.
Ah,
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Golly.
Wait, so where did you put Olivia Pope?
4.
4. Cool.
All right, number 3. There's so many dark wizards that I could put.
Dark Wizards, you
is
know.
so funny.
Horrible fuckers. Because my list is full of horrible pieces of trash.
That's fair.
I don't want to use them all in it. So I'm just going to go number 3, Walder Frey. I'm going number 3, Walder Frey. And the thing with Walder Frey, there isn't like an ounce of morality in his body. So this is quite an easy pick. It's quite like you're kind of cheating guys kind of thing. But yeah, Walder Frey, what he did to Arya Stark and the Stark family was one of the most treacherous things ever. Now, I still think he's somewhat not justified. I can see where he's aggrieved with what Robb Stark did. Because Robb Stark brought the baby to the wedding and brought the wife when you were supposed to marry my daughter.
But that's actually not as crazy as like, oh, okay, you're not marrying my daughter.
I'm going to just
Everyone
assassinate
gets
your whole
murked with
family.
everyone.
That's everyone.
Everybody got it. And that's what made Arya Stark's revenge so much sweeter. The back end of Game of Thrones, season 6, episode 10, and season 7, episode 1, 2 of my favourite moments from Thrones, when Arya Stark gets revenge on Walder Frey, and then she gets revenge on the family. She takes off the ting, and she's like, haha, fuckers. And they all, fantastic. But yeah, Walder Frey, number 3. Hasn't got an ounce of a bone of a good character. I don't know the actor's name, but he also plays, I think, Filch in Harry Potter. He likes playing these like...
Sickos.
Yeah, he really revels in that. Yeah, I think a lot of actors seem to revel in like that kind of like darkness in
I
there.
feel like it allows them
David
to,
Bradley.
Oh, he revels in the darkness, man. But so do I.
allows them to
Right.
expand their bag a little bit,
You
innit?
didn't hear that part. He said, so do I.
Like Eli Pope's, he's a sicko. My favorite character ever. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can never put him on
I
my
like
list.
dark characters. No,
love-
Eli, I don't hate.
I couldn't even try to hate Eli Pope.
Like everything I've seen of Eli, it's just
He
like
seems
I don't
so
know. I
likable,
feel
innit?
like I don't like. Why is everybody mad at him?
Yeah.
For? Like
No, he's dark.
No, he is dark, but I feel it's justified. And like Eli's things, everything he's done, I've been like, yeah, fair enough.
Do you remember when James took James Novak? No, when Jake Ballard took James Novak's life.
Yeah, oh.
Dark.
But also like him talking to me like I don't want you to die alone. That's when I was like, yo, I love Jake, man.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not going to do another Scandal episode.
Yeah, we're not, but it always turns into one.
Yeah, somehow.
When hate's local, so
There's a lot of characters that hate, to be fair.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, there's some Scandal. Let me get in my... Yeah, I've got some more.
Okay, so I really want to do one character from Game of Thrones, but again, morality is the reason I don't like him, mainly.
okay,
But I still feel like I should put him on the board. So
Someone
number
has to.
two, I'm going to put Ramsay Bolton.
That's
Yeah.
a number one contender to me.
Yeah.
That's a number one contender to me.
And the thing is, I'm not gonna say the main reasons I don't like him. It's more of a character thing. Aside from like him clearly
Do you know
being
what?
a
There's an
rapist.
ounce of morality, but I'm gonna let you land there, and I'm gonna find it for you after.
So my issue with Ramsay Bolton is that he's genuinely a sicko. Like he's
That's the guy with the dogs, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Like he's genuinely a sicko, and the way he treated Theon, yeah. I'm like, oh, like, no, you're actually like you're sick. Like you made him believe he was an animal. Like you're actually sick in the head. And then even
You're letting him escape was
Yeah.
dark.
Then escape just to round him back up as well.
Yo.
Even I know about that. Like,
no, and then the arrows with my man Thingy's look brother
Jon Snow's brother,
Rickon, yeah, being like run, and then just and then intentionally missing him because he's obviously he's a great archman, but intentionally missing him to be like, all right, now I can do it, and then doing it. And no, that right
Just
there,
when you thought he was gonna make it.
yo, because he was so close, and I feel like he just went, yeah, he's everything he does, yeah, he could be. Like he could have just killed him because he was gonna kill him anyway, but he went, no, I'm gonna long this out. He's like, I could have just like,
playing with your food.
yeah, like I really could have just done other things, but I've gone, actually, yeah, or even
The baby as well.
everything he's done.
Sansa Stark was dark.
Something that, but I can't put that down because that's a morality thing.
No, it just adds to the.
But that right there, yeah, and also the writers of Thrones for that are sickos. I'm so sorry, writing that in, waiting for
I'm sure that was part
Sophie
of the book,
Turner.
Yeah, was it not in the book?
no,
Was it not?
waiting for Sophie Turner to turn 18 just to put a rape scene in where you don't even. The main focus of the rape scene isn't even her, like
sure it's not
the
in the book,
abuse.
though?
It's not. That's what everyone kept going. Why did they write this in? Yeah, double check me on that.
Yeah.
And the whole scene is facing a man, so it's like how a man reacts to a rape scene. You didn't need to do that. Like that actually didn't need to happen. Like it could, like a lot of the book was either like changed and whatever. That part didn't need to be added actually. So yeah, he's a sicko, but also the writers didn't need to do all that. And waiting so long for that to happen, sickos.
All right, so I'm still going in order. So my number 4, and also another comedy character. And now that I've got this list, I think I know what annoys me most. But just to kind of like get his name out the way, Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother. And
If I'm walking in, something crazy.
bro, I don't like but one thing I've realized is I don't like bad bitch fumblers. And
You take it
like
personally,
Ross,
fair enough.
just like sometimes it's like holding up a mirror, but that being said though, like with Ted Mosby, again, a lot of the same problems I have with Ross I do have with him. The main being he's a bad bitch fumbler. Like there's a certain level of sense of entitlement, and like again, like you're telling a story to your children how you met your mother, right? But you're telling them a story of how you met all the other women
Yeah.
before your mum, right? And your kids are there like, wow, Dad, did you even love your mum? Like, do you even love your wife?
Yeah,
Like,
I see,
I get
see.
it. Like the show has ended and she died. That's why, obviously.
Oh, I still haven't finished it.
Oh, I am so sorry. I thought you did.
I haven't finished it.
I
I
am
haven't finished
so sorry.
That's actually fine because I've been trying to avoid the spoilers, but I've been like, it's actually been on TV for over 2 decades now.
yeah.
That's on me.
Like, and I do also think it's just a bit unfunny in hindsight. After
Yeah.
rewatching it and whatnot, I was just like, oh, the show is actually not as good as I thought it was. So I do think that might just be adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I don't like Ted. I've never liked Ted. Also, the show is not really that funny. And I was just like, man, fuck that guy. But I think those are like my only 2 characters. The rest, I am going to go into the whole morality aspect of it all and stuff like that. And I do think my top 3 are there because they are awful.
You might as well go again.
Yeah, give us your top 3 though.
All right, so my third one, and that's not going to mean nothing to you because I'm going into anime right now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I had to. But for the people who've watched Full Metal Alchemist, they know about Sho Tucker. And Sho Tucker is a character who appears within, I think, the first few episodes of the show. Doesn't have a lot, like he only has like a presence of 2 episodes, I believe, but his impact has, like, especially within the anime community, has been felt throughout, right? So in this world, you've got like these creatures called chimeras, which are a hybrid of like a hybrid monster of a spliced animal, like let's say a lion and a snake, right? So and he is a scientist and a researcher, and he helps our main characters. He comes across as a super nice guy. He's like, hey guys, you know, you good? My name is Sho. Let me show you around my house. Let me show you to my family. This is my daughter. This is my dog. My wife died. And stuff like that, right? And then he tells him he's researching into chimeras, right? And he's like, if I know how to kind of like create them, we know how to kind of like combat them, battle them, so on and so forth, right? Anyway, as the episode goes on, you can tell that there's something a little bit off with him. And again, he seems like the super perfect guy, super lovely dad. He loves his daughter, all right? Things happen, and just to kind of like get the spoilers out the way, he splices his daughter's DNA with his family pet and kind of like creates her into a chimera. So he killed his daughter or sacrificed his daughter to create this chimera guy, right? And that's when you find out that he's this awful human being and he's actually fucking off his head. But the way it was portrayed was actually so sad and so impactful because the characters didn't know what happened. All they find out is that the dog and the daughter are gone. And then they go into this like cellar room and they see the dog and they're like, oh, the dog is here, but where's the daughter? And you just hear the dog kind of like say, Dad, right? Knowing that the daughter is like now gone. And from then on, man, like Sho Tucker, it's been hated. He's been hated. So fuck that nigga, fuck that guy. And yeah, he's my number 3.
Fair. Over to me.
Yeah, over to you.
It's tough, man. I've got a list of people that I could pick. Like a big list as well. Because I haven't done 5, I'm going to go a bit lighter, yeah? I'm going to go to 2 Van der Kamp children. Andrew and Danielle. Yeah, I'm going to go to 2 Van der Kamp children.
Danielle as well.
Danielle, man. She was a piece of work as well, man.
No, but Andrew was genuinely trying to kill his mum. I don't care. He wanted to actively give her a heart attack.
And the thing with Desperate Housewives is
Danielle was just fucking black boys.
I'm sure she did some fucked up shit.
Nah, not really. Not
That's
like
the worst thing you could do.
No, just,
as a white child.
like, Danielle, why is there a black man under your bed?
That was funny.
It's hilarious,
That is
unfortunately.
insane. With zero context is an insane sentence.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna
Such a
lie.
Republican. It's so
Such
funny.
a Republican.
It's so funny.
So when everyone says they love her, I'm always like,
I'm gonna just go Andrew, yeah, because you've
Yeah.
convinced me that I'm wrong. So my number 5 is Andrew Van der Kamp, and the reason being, that kid's twisted, man. And you know what? There is some validity to his actions. His mum at the time was a bit tapped herself. I don't think that was a cohesive family sort of network that they had. The dad had no interest in the family, one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And she was such an overbearing, overwhelming, sort of coddling mother to the point where I think it didn't benefit Andrew or Danielle. Danielle rebelled a lot due to the fact her mum was like that. And Andrew was just twisted. Now, he has a really interesting character arc where he turns it around towards the back end of Desperate Housewives. Can I just say, by the way, he does though. And Desperate Housewives, can I just say, is actually worth watching for anyone. It's like it's actually like just really good TV, even if you think it's not for you. It's actually like season 2, a bit weird with the black family, very odd.
Yeah.
Very odd.
If it does reminisce at times, you can tell exactly what the climate was like at that time.
Oh, look, we've got black neighbours.
Yeah, black
Ooh.
neighbours, everything, mental health, like actively autistic child, and the way like he's almost shunned. Like it makes sense. You watch it and you go, it was shot in 2007.
Does this make sense? But it's a good series. And Andrew Van der Kamp, yeah, he tried to unalive his mum, and he just sabotage everything and anything.
So why is he in there with his sister?
His sister did. I just can't remember specifically what she did, but she did some. She defo did some.
She did some fuck shit, but she didn't do some fuck shit.
She did some fuck shit.
I was like, I'm trying to see like what can be
because
held in the same
they're
regard.
siblings. They're
so they come as a unit.
They share the same
come as a
blood.
unit.
Okay, he was shagging someone he shouldn't be shagging in his mum's bed.
What,
Yeah,
what
shagging
a
someone
guy.
in your mum's bed is insane.
The guy that she was seeing.
Oh,
Her
I
linky.
didn't remember that.
Shagging your mum's linky in her bed.
Is that what the
Why is
daughter
it-
did?
That's what the son did. Oh, is that not mad? Shagging your mum's linky in her bed, and you timed it so she can come home and catch you in the bed.
Oh yeah. He would do
Yo,
How old?
he was like 17, 18.
young teens, mid-teens.
He knew exactly what he was doing.
Shagging his mum's linky.
Obviously, he knew his mum didn't like. Mum was like devout Christian.
Yeah.
churchgoer, Republican. So he
knew
did.
that would set her off.
Yeah.
Damn.
And the man she's seen that, he knew so like he's like he definitely likes guys and went and did that. Yo.
Yeah.
All Danielle did was shag a black boy, man.
That's not all she did. I just can't remember what she did.
Do you know
I
what?
watched the Trials like 2 years ago, so I can't remember exactly what she did. But I remember she did some fuck shit, man.
Like,
No, she definitely did some fuck shit with her mum. Towards like season 3, so it starts off, she seems like the good kid, and then slowly but surely you start to see Danielle's like, there's something wrong with her as well, because Andrew's like so far ahead in his fuck shit.
She gets pregnant.
Doesn't the mum take over, start looking after the kid as well? Like they convinced the neighborhood that
she was the pregnant one.
Bree's daughter.
Yeah.
Or Bree's child.
Yeah, because she didn't want
that
anyone
shows
to know
tapped.
Danielle was pregnant.
Because she's such a
Republican.
Yeah, that shows taps, man.
Yeah, you know, give it to Andrew. I'm glad you gave it to Andrew. Would you pull him?
You know that Daniel did some fuck shit though, innit?
It's minor fuck shit in the grand schemes of like nothing can actually beat shagging your mum's linky in her bed. Nothing can actually beat
shagging
that.
your mum's linky in the bed.
Mum shouldn't even have a linky because mum's Republican, by the way. Just throwing it out there.
I will say, like, I do respect how deep his hater bag is, right?
No, that wasn't even it. That's just the surface.
Because it's like, are you even a real hater if you
we don't do
if you don't do that?
Do you know what? I'm gonna reverse mine. I'm gonna put Olivia Pope 5 because I don't think she's as bad as Andrew.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like, that don't even sound that bad.
I'm gonna put Olivia 5 and Andrew 4 only because Andrew. The morality, but Olivia Pope had some people. She did some dark shit, right?
Yeah, she M people, but politically it felt justified.
She actually M some people.
But, okay, and obviously I haven't watched Scandal like that, but Olivia is not shagging her dad's linky, so they can time it.
But what she was doing is the guy that was protecting her, that was sent by the guy she was fucking. She ended up fucking him too.
That's different, though. That's different.
She was fucking the president.
Yeah,
that's just regular fucking the president and fucking the Navy SEAL guy who's
Captain Jacob Ballard. But that's different. It's Captain Jacob Ballard.
That's some real shit.
Yeah, man. That's different. Don't.
And Edison Davis.
No, but she wasn't fucking him. That was meant to be her. That was her forever love.
She
but
strung this guy along, black guy, by the way. She strung.
No, she didn't strung him. No, she didn't strung him. No. She saved his life. Don't do that.
Olivia Pope strung the black guy along, but was shagging the 2 white guys. Just saying.
Yeah, but but she actually saved Edison Davis by not being with him because her dad said, "You marry that man. Good luck to him." She. Being with him was why he got into a car crash that almost ended his life and got him hooked on drugs. Yeah? Anyway. Yeah, I feel like I'm forcing it if I do.
Over to you, Bishop.
Okay, on to my number 1.
Number 1?
I already know your number 1.
Wait.
Yeah, my number 1's
How
really
many
obvious.
you got left? You got 1 and...
1, 4 and 5. So number 2, I have Ramsey Bolton. Number 3, I had Tom Scarvo. Mm-hmm. So my number 1, I'm going to put Fitzgerald Grant. I think we could do a compilation of every single time I've spoken about this man on this podcast and how much I hate him.
I've seen enough of your TikToks to know how much you hate him.
No, do you know what? Yeah, I hate entitled people that act like life is super duper hard. He wasn't dealt cards that are as bad as he's making out. They literally weren't that bad.
Exactly. No, I hear it.
They might
like that line of thinking. I absolutely do. Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
I absolutely do hear it. Go on.
Yeah, they rigged the election for you, but you still wanted to be president. Like acting like I can't believe they did that, but you still applied for the job. Yeah. Like you still wanted this. Acting like you were dealt the hardest cards in the world. Yeah, your dad was an awful person, but your dad didn't you. He your wife, and I feel like the fact that he really glossed over that, yeah, is insane to me. Calling Melly smelly Melly, yeah, when she's grieving the child that you both lost, yeah, you're gonna still have to be the president, whatever. But she's grieving. He said I had to deal with smelly Melly. Yeah, she's not showering because she's grieving her child. Hello, is everyone gonna like? And on top of that, you're fucking your mistress constantly. No, and you're fucking your mistress constantly. Hello, like he is a sicko. Truly, Fitzgerald Grant is a sicko. And there's that one episode like after their son gets M'd, yeah. Where he's crying in the in the Oval Office, and his wife is calling his mistress, being like, "Where is Olivia?" As in, you both lost your child, but the only person that can comfort him is his mistress. And on top of that, Melly is doing the calling. Nah, I've never watched a show where I feel bad for a white woman. You know, never in my life. Shonda Rhimes has done something. She's done something. That's writing of the century. You know, that's when I sit there and I go, man, Melly's life was really hard. What?
And
they wrote Melly Roll though, because at first she's a bit vindictive.
She is, but
power hungry, and selfish and greedy.
But she's not. But so is everyone.
But
that
doesn't justify the
type of treatment.
But slowly but surely, you begin to see the sort of human side to her character. Like season 2-ish, 3.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, There's more to it. And then when you find out what happened to her in the past with her father-in-law, it's like, So
And even I think Melly's whole like I will do everything for the greater good is why I respected her the most. And F Fitzgerald Grant, for making her seem like she's a bad person for getting the jurors killed. Yeah, her giving off the list was really bad. But I will say this: Fitzgerald Grant has killed a lot of people.
yeah, in the line of duty.
He killed a lot of people. Yeah. Of course, you're gonna find a way to bring it back to your favorite show.
Yeah.
It's in the line. It's in the job, man. He was in the army.
But there were certain people that he didn't need to off. Yeah. Melly did it for the greater good of everyone. Like she still did it for him. She didn't want his like thing to also come out. Yeah, it might have been selfish for her, but also Fitzgerald Grant, you're also gonna get caught in this. So being like, how dare you do that?
What?
Sorry, and almost exiling her. No, justice for Melly.
That's the reason you shouldn't marry.
Justice for Smelly
That's
Melly.
why you shouldn't marry.
You shouldn't marry.
That's his takeaway, Manji. Justice for Smelly Melly.
Because you're just going to end up hating your wife and your husband. Don't marry.
I don't know about all of that. I don't know. I would like to think of a more, rainbow-colored world where love does exist.
It can exist for a period of time. I believe love exists until a point and then it kind of like fades away.
Talk about therapy sessions,
Yeah,
man.
let's give him 50 hours. Give him 50 of Childish Gambino's hours. Give him 50 of them. All right, back to me.
I mean, yeah.
All right, number 4. I'm going to bring it home for this one.
Home runner.
And I am going to do...
They can't be worse than the ones that you've given, so you're going to have to find that.
Haven't you got Susan Myers at...
She took her out.
I took her out.
Oh, you took her out.
I don't feel comfortable putting Susan Myers.
No, but Susan is just hated. Her and Skyler White are the two most hated women in TV of all time.
Yeah.
And Skyler, justifiably so.
Skyler, I've
No,
turned around
Cersei's
on
not hated.
Skyler.
I think
I've
people
turned
kind of
around
like
on
a bit of
Skyler.
Cersei.
People like Cersei because she feels justified in what she does.
No, but I mean, she isn't.
She isn't, but also no one is in front.
She's just got a charm and a charisma to her.
Yeah.
There's a way that she carries herself.
Nothing's better than
And she's been-
sees him, cut his throat. Just joking. That right there, made me love her, unfortunately.
How about Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl?
No, they're doing TV
No, we're
shows.
doing
Yeah.
TV shows.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
If we're doing movies,
Oh, the list is
Rosamund
good.
Pike would
Oh,
be-
I want to put her there.
You wouldn't.
No, I like the character.
I loved her
I
character.
love the character.
That's
as well,
my problem.
Right? But like,
I like
it's
the
fine.
dark. I like the dark fuckers,
She
man.
was so.
the actions did not
Bring
kind
me a
of,
bad
like, match
woman.
the consequences. The actions did not match the
It
consequences.
did. No, do you know what it showed
No,
you?
it didn't.
No, stop cheating on your wives, and you will really
Nah,
understand.
stop cheating.
Stop cheating, and
I
you
can
won't
understand
be the
that.
receiving end of
Rainbow
that.
Colour World, you said, but you justify cheating, Jason.
No, that's not what I'm
Let's
saying.
talk
That's
about
what I'm
it,
saying.
King.
That's not
Let's
what I'm
talk
saying.
about
That's what I'm saying. Cheating is not okay in any circumstances.
You sure?
However, if you get caught cheating, leave the person.
No.
Why?
Don't frame him for murder.
You're gonna learn today.
Patrick Harris.
Huh?
She kills Patrick Harris.
Yeah, she shook him
But he
anyway. He's
deserved to
sicko.
die. That guy was a sicko.
He's a
I mean,
sicko.
that was just self-defense in my opinion.
Sliced him in
That was-
in his blood.
That's self-defense.
Who's your four?
Okay, my 4. No, I'm not gonna. No, I can't do it. That's really unfair. Number 4, I'm gonna give it to Lewis Litt from Suits.
Oh, no way.
I like Lewis
no
a lot,
way.
man.
I didn't.
No way.
I
Not
didn't.
Lewis Litt.
It's so funny. I didn't-
Because Lewis Litt was, in my opinion, often justified.
No,
No,
he
he
wasn't.
was fucking
He wasn't.
dislikable
He wasn't.
initially.
No, he was this likable, right? But like, that's just a fucking a job's worth. Like,
No, he's
Nah,
not.
nah.
No, and that's what I'm not hearing
Nah.
anymore. Yeah. So this is on my TikTok, and everyone was like, "No, Lewis, like he almost had redeeming traits. Da, 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 da. He was in love. Cool, whatever." Someone that is in that line of work, that good at their job, but just won't give things a second to breathe. Just a second to breathe. You're such a flipping hothead. Will constantly fix in your mistakes. Yeah. The amount of times that Harvey's been like, they don't need to tell him everything. They don't need to know everything. Not every lawyer at that firm needs to know everything,
No,
but he
facts.
does.
No. But like, he's like the number 3 lawyer at that company. I mean, are we gonna count Jessica as a lawyer because she's more like the big boss?
Yeah.
So I guess he's the number.
Sexy as hell.
Oh my god.
Golly.
Oh yo.
Yeah, I had a huge crush on her.
My goodness gracious me.
That needs to be an episode in itself. But
I'll do it by myself.
What?
you know,
I'll talk about it for the hour.
Bro.
Sicko.
Golly, sorry.
Jace, focus.
Sorry, no, you were sorry.
His
You
head
were
went in
saying-
somewhere
Okay.
else.
Lewis Litt, yes.
Yeah, he's a baby. Yeah, he's really whiny.
Fucking jarring,
But
innit?
he's very qualified, and I think that's what angers me the most. I think he's very good at his job,
That's why he's entitled, though.
and that's the entitlement that comes from me. But like in a way that you're good at your job. But you're not the only good lawyer at that firm. Yeah, you and Harvey started together. Cool, that's great. But Harvey was a lot more fair than Lewis. Lewis was actually vindictive. Like that whole thing that my man made them do, the competition to see who gets junior partner. Yeah, Harvey wasn't going to take it without him. Whereas Lewis was on a every man for himself, but then whines when he gets left out. He is very he's very, very selfish, but gets upset when everyone else wants to be selfish or leave him out for the greater good. Yeah, I really can't do it with Lewis. I can't. He's actually not that good of a person. Yeah, he loved Sheila and he loved his line of work and loved the firm, but that's not good enough because he was ready to do everything solo. He still wanted the credit for himself.
No, I hear it, but I still do think it's a bit harsh because like the especially like Harvey, right?
It's your first day on the job.
Yeah, come on, man.
I like you've been there before.
Wait. Anyway, what's yo?
Sam. Do you want to leave the room?
Instagram.
As you are, Jess.
No, the reason why I want to give him some slack is that like he does get done dirty a lot of the time by Harvey. Like there is a certain level of kind of like, because Harvey is the better lawyer, right? And Harvey, as much as we love him, he's a bully, man. Harvey is a bully.
He's not that much of a bully. He really isn't.
I think he is.
I was rewatching Suits this year or back in the last year, and I was like, he actually isn't as bad as they want us to think. They made them like the charming, handsome guy that gets all the girls, make us think like he's a really terrible man. He hasn't. He's got a real code. Lewis hasn't got a code, and that's the problem. Lewis hasn't got a code. He hasn't. Trust me, rewatch it.
He's a rat.
Like,
and he looks like a rat.
Right.
Yeah, I think.
And he carries himself like one.
No, yeah, I think there's a. It's hard to like. It's hard to argue.
You're trying to find because you feel bad for him.
So
You're
the
trying to
thing
find
with-
something, but you can't find
The
it.
thing with Lewis, he would fall into the category of character, and this is an episode I would want to do as well. The characters that we hate to love. So the characters that you know you shouldn't, but you still have a infinity for.
Yeah.
That Lewis,
I guess so, yeah.
I think he could fit into those because he also is very like. There are aspects of like humanity to him because of like how he feels ostracized and how he feels like he's sort of pushed to the side, and those make him very interesting and multifaceted. But in all, I'd say he's more on the rat side than like a character that you can like. I think it's quite hard to like Lewis Lit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe like putting him in your top 5 is just where I'm like.
Would
No,
you guys
is
be
he
down to
that
do
bad?
the characters?
Yeah,
that
I
are-
love to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Love to
I
hate
think
or hate to love.
there's loads, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a loads of characters that you like love, hate, but actually love and stuff like that.
Those are the great ones.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Facts.
Those are probably the best characters. Yeah, they're the best. Anyway, I'll go.
It's your last one, right?
So I've got 2 left.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
I've got 3 and 1. No, Walder Frey was 3.
Yeah.
5 was
You
Olivia
got 1
Pope.
and
Yeah.
2.
I got 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're gonna have to
Ooh.
go out big.
Jason, you only have 2.
I only have 2.
Yeah, you have Show Tucker and Ross.
How the hell is he only got
No,
two?
I got Ted.
Oh, yeah,
I-
Ted.
He's got Ted and
Ted
he's-
is my 4.
And he's got my
so
man
I've got
from
1 and
thingy.
2 left, but I will change. Can you put Show Tucker as my 2?
Okay.
Number 2, I'm gonna go obscure. Nah, I don't know if you've seen the 4, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's fucked.
Who?
Not Gillian Anderson's character.
Okay.
Gillian Anderson's fucking
Wait,
phenomenal.
wait, I didn't hear it. I didn't
It
hear
falls into the category you said you don't really want to pick. which is
Yeah.
like- but no. And you know what? Do you know why? The performance was too convincing.
Yeah. That's fair enough. That's actually
James
fair enough.
Norton plays a character called Paul Spector, he's a abuser, sexual abuser of women. He goes around Northern Ireland carrying out like the weirdest acts on women whilst
What show is this?
it's called The Fall.
The Fall. Okay,
Nah,
cool.
this is one of those shows that's quite hard to recommend to people because firstly it's like very graphic.
Yeah.
Secondly, it's got like
It's
this.
actually tough to watch.
It's actually got this sort of dark, ominous tone, but the acting performances in it are that good. They're so convincing.
That unsettling.
Um,
Convincing.
So James Norton, he's friends with like Charlie Cox and Eddie Redmayne and so on and so forth. So they came up together as actors. He plays a character called Paul Spector, who is the guy doing that, and the performance is phenomenal. And the series somewhat tries to like humanize him through his relationship with his daughter and his family unit, and sort of a backstory around what happens to him and how he protects somebody when he was a child. But at the same time, he's fucked.
Yeah.
He's fucked. And the relationship between, do you know what I like about the show? It's the way they put a mirror to him and Gillian Anderson's character, because they share a lot of similar traits in terms of who they are and what they do and how they carry themselves. But she falls onto the better side of that, I guess, and he falls onto like the far darker side. The Fall is hard to watch, but it's one of the best.
It's a really good
It's one of the
show.
best like British dark crime dramas that's ever been made.
British crime dramas are a lot darker than American ones.
Yeah.
Like they genuinely, like they just.
Yeah, because we live in darkness.
Yeah, I know. They literally, it feels
Ominous.
uncomfortable. Like the music, everything, the acting, everything. I'm just like really, really unsettled. Whereas something else, like an American version of it, will have the same tone, but I actually don't feel as
Doesn't
scared.
fit-
Like
yeah,
I'm actually,
it's-
I couldn't watch The Fall at night. I could only watch it in the daytime. So it was a really difficult binge. Really difficult binge.
Also, I think it plays into the fact that in British dramas, right, it's the naivety of British people. It's because the country is like so much smaller, right, that like something kind of like a medium thing seems so crazy to us, like in Black Mirror, the last episode where it was all in that weird house and the weird older people. But the US is so huge, it's so vast, right, that like they've heard every damn story and they're not shocked anymore. Do you know what I mean? They're all kind of like
I guess so. Like,
but it's us watching it is what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
when I watch it, I still don't feel. I just don't feel the scared.
But
whereas British shows,
like
I'm actually terrified.
But it's scarier because a lot of it is set here.
Yeah, it feels like it's around your corner from your house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This feels really
I don't
serious.
think it's just that though. I think it's the way it's made. I think it's the tone
It's
of the
darker.
it's the tone of the country and then the way they're
country, and even
the way they
it's
sort of
often where it's shot as
the way
well.
the way it's shot. A lot of the grey skies or the darkness
Yeah.
at night time. It kind of alludes, especially like even Luther. Luther's set in London, bro.
Luther is scary as hell. Luther is so scary. I don't care. Luther actually, like, I couldn't watch it at night either. No, there was one particular episode of Luther, yeah.
Sorry.
I think it's called The House Party, yeah, one of the last seasons. And the whole theme of that episode is bringing everyone. He wants to do a murder in a house and leave all the bodies decorated around the house, yeah. So he's invited different people to the house. I swear to you, I couldn't order food that day because I was so scared. I was so scared because he gets a delivery driver, he gets like an Amazon, like a parcel delivery driver, a courier, a sex worker, like random people just into this house. Guys, and then it cuts to like the videotape footage. I think I paused it and I watched it.
I think Americans do true crime.
Yeah,
really
because
well.
they have
the maddest.
They do true
Like,
crime.
so
They
their
have
true
the
crime is just
maddest
insane.
True crimes.
But yeah,
man.
Paul Spector is my number 2. The full series I'll definitely recommend. But watch it when you're like prepared
When you're
for how
prepared.
dark it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're having a good time. You don't want to be depressed.
No.
I don't know.
Or watch it early so you can have the whole day to be depressed.
Yeah. Watch it first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
E.
Ruin your day that way.
Yeah, because you can't watch it at night. It makes you unsettled.
Gillian Anderson is what. Anyway, yeah, that's
Also,
yeah. So you've got
I've got 2 spots left. But
So you
I
double up.
Yeah, so I've moved Show Tucker up to 2 because my number 3, and it just hit me, is Livia Soprano.
no.
no, sorry, no,
I think
change
she's
it.
great.
Change
I'm
it.
sorry.
Change it.
Hey yo, fuck that woman. Fuck that woman.
She's
Soprano
great.
Sorry, I'm sorry. James, I'm so sorry.
racist?
No,
Hey
James, I'm
yo,
so sorry.
fuck her, bro.
Sorry,
She's a
James.
racist.
I'm so
See?
sorry. I'm so sorry. Take it. No, change it. You can't. You
She's
actually
a
can't do that.
racist.
So you can't do that.
Oh, so you like
So is
racist?
Tony. I love
can't-
Tony.
Tony's racist. He called
He
that boy
is-
charcoal brittle. Have you ever heard
yes,
that insult?
yeah.
Charcoal brittle is
But
insane.
Tony Soprano though is, to our point, a character that we are supposed to hate but
Yep.
can't help.
And
love.
so's Livy.
Yeah,
no,
no,
man.
no,
Livy,
I'm not hearing
Livy is.
If anything, the uncle's worse.
Yeah.
Uncle
No.
Junior.
Uncle June.
Livy.
Nah. Olivia's worse. Olivia's worse.
Livy's worse.
Olivia's the worst.
Livy's worse. Livy's worse. Livy's worse.
Livy's worse than Richie April.
Be serious right now.
Shut up, my own
Lock in.
son.
Yeah.
Look in.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
She ordered a hit on her own, flesh and
She
blood.
didn't really order it.
Nah, she did.
Like,
She looked at
really
Junior and she was like, "Yo,
ordered it.
get him gone."
And that is not really much of a fun fact anyway. But
I mean, you might as well.
Yeah.
no. It's just that so in GTA Liberty City Stories, like one of the main characters, so the main character's mum is based on her,
Livy Soprano.
and they have the exact same scene where they have the exact same. There's a mission where the mum puts out a hit on you and you have to defend yourself. Yeah,
I'd want to play that.
yeah.
Sicko.
So
That
I
sounds
just
kinda lit.
because I just thought it was a fun fact. But that being said, though, right? Like I think from the moment that you do see Livia's mum, like you are immediately kind of like put off, especially like, you know, with the help that she had in that very first scene where I'm just like, oh, that, and then you go on. And then it gets to a funeral where people were just like, bro, she was a fuck.
The episode with have you seen it? When they all gather for the funeral.
Yeah.
That is
Yes.
one of the funniest Soprano
That-
episodes
honestly-
And then-
ever.
but like I do think like every single character is like kind of like valid, where it's like we're trying to pay respects to this awful person, which I guess is
The whole show.
which is the whole show, but like also kind of like when you anyway,
I'm with you.
it's just trying to
I
justify.
get why you put Livy there. I'd put her in the other category, which we might
I
do
can't.
where
I can't.
characters
like my spirit.
Do you know who I'd put in that spot you
When
want to
she
give?
appeals, much worse. Don't say
No.
Janice.
Yes.
Oh, Janet is terrible,
No
man.
way.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Not
Janice. No,
Janice Soprano.
Soprano.
Yeah.
Janice Soprano, 100%.
Wait.
Janice.
Where are you at, by the way?
Where am I?
Yeah, on Sopranos. I don't want to like go.
Oh, no, I'm on season 3.
Cool.
Yeah.
Man, but yeah, that's my number 3. I do think she's worse than Ross and Ted. I just don't think she's
That's fair.
worse as a man who killed his own daughter.
Yeah.
She was nearly there though, killing her own flesh and blood.
So
Yeah.
you guys are double up.
Oh,
So your last one.
so
Your last
my
one.
number 1 is, and I'm gonna be cheating a lot, but I think it goes back to the point that we said at the very beginning of the show, where things go beyond the show, and I think it's Joffrey as my number 1.
Is he allowed to do that?
I don't know.
I think I am allowed to do
As
that.
someone that
And
doesn't actually-
But no,
his-
that actually
his-
proves the point, though, if anything.
like because this is how I even heard of the show. Game
Yeah,
of Thrones,
that's why it makes
right?
sense.
Because Joffrey was so
Diabolical.
right?
He's worse
And
than Ramsay.
He's not.
I think he's
He's not.
worse than Ramsay.
He's meant
What
to
makes him
be.
worse than Ramsay is,
I think Ramsey's sadistic. That's what it is.
I think
And
that's
that
what I was
makes him
gonna say.
worse.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I think the thing about Ramsay is that like Ramsay is calculated in his maliciousness and whatnot. Like there is an air of like consciousness about him, which I'm like, okay, cool. You are aware of the effects that you are having, and you know you're a shit person, right? Whereas Joffrey, like this is a product of incest, which you're already off to a bad start. And he's kind of like, again, the entitled child, constantly like he throws tantrums, like he doesn't think of the effects of his actions. He's very similar to, I'm forgetting his name. Thank you. Right. And to be honest, they're a little bit interchangeable, but I think Aegon does have a little bit more of, again, a consciousness about him, whereas Joffrey does not. Like this guy will never think through the consequences of his own actions. This guy constantly thinks he's on top of the world because he's lives with a silver spoon in his mouth, treats people like he has a silver spoon in his mouth. And like, again, you hear the things out of context from not watching the show, and you're just like, fuck that guy. And like, I do think it's helped by the actor who I can't remember his name. Irish actor,
I'll get you right now, Lauren.
Irish fella, and like he looks like a prick.
He's back
doesn't
in
he?
acting now, which is good to hear.
Yeah, because he hasn't done it for a minute. But like I think characters like that who are clearly written to be hated.
Jack Gleason,
like you're clearly written to be hated. Jack Gleason's performance as him, like he looks like a prick, and that's something that he can't. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. But like even like his high pitched voice and stuff like that, like it just constantly sounds like a child
Whiny.
throwing a
He's
tantrum.
whiny, innit?
He's whiny. You're constantly like just an arsehole. And
you know what? He gives off like posh vibes as well. Like he's just you know what I'm saying? Like,
fuck these push pricks, man.
yeah.
But no, I think he is just worse because he's just not aware of how deeply his actions affect other people.
No, that's
No,
where I don't agree.
I don't think he cares.
He's fully aware.
No, I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
Listen,
I don't
when
think
he
he is
saw
aware.
Sansa screaming,
Yeah.
he knew what he was
Yeah.
doing, man.
No.
When he tries to have Tyrion unalived, he knows that's his uncle. He
No,
knows. I don't think the
yeah.
child thing is an excuse to say he doesn't know what he's doing. He knows.
No. I'm not saying he doesn't know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing is shit. But I just don't think he doesn't like I guess compared to Ramsay in that sense, right? Like what I was saying, like Ramsay is very calculated in his maliciousness, and he's aware of how malicious.
Yeah,
he
Joffrey's
is
just an
being.
idiot. That's all it is. He's
But
just-
that's my
smart.
issue. But that's my problem.
Joffrey's not smart.
Joffrey's not smart, and that's my problem because he's like he's just doing all of these things, right? And he's like he's not thinking it through, and that's where I have my biggest issue on top of the shit that you are doing. But yeah, he's my number 1, and I think if you go beyond the scope of its own medium, like you've got a real shit character on your hands. Like if you know it through kind of like word of mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's my number 1.
All right, am I the last person to go?
I've got one more as well.
Have you? You go first.
Fuck me. All right. I'll
wanna
fly
change
through this.
mine.
I'll fly through this last one because we've got to read out some of the list as well. My number 1 is going to be Homelander. It's going to be Homelander.
Oh, he's in the characters. I hate.
My number 5 was gonna be not him, but it's from
The boys.
Yeah.
The Deep.
Yeah.
The Deep, yeah.
I think the Deep's worse than Homelander.
No, man.
Wow, about that.
It's different. It's
No, I agree. I agree because I think as a character, I think Homelander is obviously worse, right?
Yeah.
But I think the Deep is a fucking neek, man.
Yeah, 'cause I think-
that doesn't-
No,
no, but that on
was
top
like
of him being like, nah, I can't get over what he did to Starlight,
Yeah.
and then it's him playing victim, whereas Homelander is a terrible person.
But
he's
he
not
owns
playing
it.
victim. He's really aware that he is disgusting. He is a rapist. He's actually a terrible human being. Whereas Deep will look you in the eye and be like,
I didn't do nothing wrong.
well, just initiation. Like that's
Yeah.
okay, that's not what that is. You know what I mean? Like, but Homelander's like, yeah, I've got a son, product of rape, but it is what it is. That's what Homelander is. I think that's what makes the Deep worse for me. But you're not wrong for Homelander because that's still like a terrible.
Yeah.
human being.
Homelander's still a fucking.
You've listed all the reasons.
Yeah,
that-
like he's still there.
And a reason he's one is because I think he's intentionally written as a character to be the complete opposite of what Superman or a superhero is meant to be, which is why I have him as number one, where superheroes are meant to save the day and be, the protector of society, where he's the total opposite. He's a racist. He's probably homophobic from what I recall.
Yeah, he is.
He is, yeah.
There
He's
isn't
super ableist as well.
there isn't a redeeming trait to his character, in my opinion, besides maybe the episode where they go into his backstory and they're like, oh, this is how you were sort of raised and brought up. But even then, still, the amount of shit you've done was number one. There were some other characters I had, though. I might as well read them out quickly.
Yeah.
Littlefinger, I had him in there as well, just because. But I like Littlefinger, so that's lie. Yeah, I like Littlefinger.
No, man.
I had Richie April, I had Emily from Friends, I had Kristen Cole.
You had Emily.
Yeah, I didn't like Emily.
No, that's so unfair.
Remind me who Emily is again.
Emily was
Ross's first wife,
justified.
second wife.
Ross's British
Wait,
wife.
Oh,
That's so unfair.
no,
My man said a different name
She had-
on the
she had-
altar.
That's what I'm saying. Like she
Twice,
had
no?
every right.
We
She
all-
had every
we all-
right
we-
to
We
be.
all make mistakes.
He's a sicko.
Fucking hell.
No,
Which
that's a
brings me
sicko.
back. Maybe put Ross at 4. Put Ross at 4 because I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah, Ross
like
is a sicko.
again, like because what the fuck, man? Fuck Ross.
Things happen, man.
Okay.
That guy's just
Oh yeah,
sicko as
but
well.
again, you don't believe in love, so
Yeah.
it's like.
And
fair
lastly,
enough.
Trevor Morgan, EastEnders. But just because EastEnders is quite like it's obscure from what we talk about generally. But yeah, Trevor Morgan.
I would've
Obviously,
put
he
the
was
pastor.
with Little Mo, and yeah, dark character. There's so many EastEnders characters that are dark that I love though, like Dirty Dan and Dennis
No,
Rickman.
Christian.
Dirty
Was he
Dan.
the Christian pastor
It's
that was
so
married
British,
to
man.
Lucas,
Lucas is actually
Michael Moon. There's so many like
No,
great
nothing
characters.
is worse than Lucas. Lucas had Denise in the
But
basement.
Lucas was the worst.
Yeah, he had Denise in the basement.
But he wasn't worse than
Fucking
Trevor
hell.
Morgan.
I don't remember Trevor.
Remember Trevor? Mo hit him with the iron.
I actually don't remember his character.
Yeah, Trevor. If you Google him, you're like, oh, that guy was fun. But EastEnders is
That's not the kid with the glasses, is it?
no. I'll show you. Might as well show you whilst you lot talk.
No, we're not going to talk. So
I might
I
as well
mean,
show you
the
them.
other characters who are probably reach my honorable mentions: Todd from Breaking Bad.
okay.
Do you any of you watch Vampire Diaries?
Elena.
Oh my! I hate that woman with passion.
Elena.
I hate
Doesn't ring a bell.
Elena is one of the
Elena
worst characters
is-
ever, and
First of
she's the lead. She's supposed to be the lead of the
First of
show.
all, Elena is so jarring. So jarring.
Have you gone this long?
Yeah, my fifth was The Deep, but yeah, I explained it for the same reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to do Jaheim from Borders, but I can't, in my heart of hearts, put him in the same list as Ramsay Bolton.
man.
I really
You don't
couldn't.
mean that.
I do, because I told you my thing's not based on morality, but there are certain characters that the
They just
morality
do
and the
things.
personality is there. I hate
It's
them
just
so much.
because
Like,
he was with my girl, man.
yeah, but that's what I would hate about them. But it's tough because I've then put Ramsay Bolton in that list, so clearly morality is slipping in. So I can't justify putting Jaheim. If I didn't put
No, I
Ramsay
think you
Bolton,
can. I think you can. I think you're overcomplicating it for yourself. Just put characters that you don't like in.
no, because I need to explain it. Because what I've done in my mind, then I've
Yeah.
gone, wow, a cheating president is worse than a rapist. And that's what my list sounds like in my head. And for my own self, yeah, and you guys don't
can't live
care.
with that.
I can't live with that. It sounds insane.
I hear it.
And that's the reason I had to take morality out of it. But the Deep, and the reason I couldn't put the Homelander in, I had to put the Deep instead, is because the Deep is genuinely a sadistic person who believes he's doing the right thing. So it's a personality thing, but the morality is the reason his personality is the way it is.
I'm kind of the same though. He convinces himself that he's doing the right thing.
I don't think
I
he
don't think he
convinces
does.
himself. I think he knows that he's doing the wrong thing, but he don't care.
He knows he's more powerful because there's been moments of him. He doesn't show his humanity because he doesn't care about it. Like, it's so performative. Even when they got the blind superhero.
The devil kind of person.
Yeah, and then he slaps his ears and brings his ears out, being like, "Why the fuck would you bring someone that can't see?" Yeah, it's him. Not even. He doesn't even pretend. He's just like. That's why Michael's ripping her hair out.
The only time he does anything that's like a little bit is you know when he's the last episode of season 2 when the Nazi girl is basically explaining to his child why they're better.
Yeah,
and he's like, hold on. He's like, yo, wait, what?
Kind of right, but I ain't a Nazi.
Yeah.
I mean, you literally are, by the way.
Yeah, like he was so shocked. He was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then he went, "Actually,
yeah. Why not?
Why not? Like you're right. Like we are more powerful. Like that's why."
Let me read some of these out from the people that responded to our Instagram post. We've got Jordan C.A. Heath says Skyler White from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Official
You're
Aiden.
wrong, by the way. I feel like she's very justified in being the way she is, but the happy birthday thing, I can't defend.
But they're giving Ted the peas.
I ain't watched Breaking Bad, so I don't know.
I like.
He's done everything for that money, and she goes, "Yeah, I gave it to Ted," and he starts laughing because he can't get angry.
You'll get to episode 5 of season 1, you'll be like, "Oh, it makes sense. I get it."
Okay.
That's when official Aiden says Ramsay Bolton from Game of Thrones.
T.
B Skywalker says Trinity Killer. OVO
Trinity
I1.
Killer from Dexter.
I don't know.
From
Owen
Dexter.
Hunt, Grey's Anatomy, except for that voicemail getting played out loud in the OR. Stabler, Law and Order, SVU. Susan Meyer, Desperate Housewives.
T.
Craig says Gianni Soprano.
T.
Toyin says Skyler White. Toyin Mac. Josh says Joffrey, of course, and Kiz says Skyler White. Ayame said Ramsay Bolton. Lewis Litt has the best villain arc, and Pippa from Orange is the New Black.
So we got Lewis
Pippa
Litt
from
in there.
yeah. Valid.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, interesting. There's some really other interesting ones from the video that I did. I'll read them out to you. I don't know if you know any of these characters. Someone said Brian Andrew. So T. Eleanor Gilbert.
Elena Gilbert.
Elena Gilbert.
That's Vampire Diaries. She's generally one of the worst characters I've seen in my life.
That's what I've
Also, similar to Ross, bad bitch fumbler, but I guess for the men.
Charity in Greenleaf, you agreed with that persona.
Yo, but she was a victim of abuse, and that's why it was so difficult to really hate her, because she's quite young and she's being abused.
Vincent in the originals and Walter White Jr. in Breaking Bad. Someone said Olitz, both Scarvos, so both of the mum and the dad.
Huh? No, they meant the kids. They didn't mean my Lynette. Not my Lynette. No
and
way.
Literally every character from the boys except Huey. Someone said Juice or Tears from Sons of Anarchy. I don't remember Juice or Tears.
Juice, is that not like you? No one's gonna watch that.
I've watched Sons.
I've watched a little.
Sons
bit.
is
I
good.
haven't watched all of
Isn't
it.
he the one at the end that like saw the mad thing happen with Jax's mum?
Okay, dark. Teabag and Prison Break.
Oh fuck, Teabag! Whoa, that's such a.
No, but this is a problem.
Yo!
Obviously, I think that's the issue here. Is that Teabag? Yeah, you should be hating a paedophile, like a convicted paedophile, that as well.
That's
Like,
Andy, Bernard, and Toby from The Office.
1 second, Toby, guys,
That's propaganda.
Because
That's
you can't say
propaganda
Teabag
working.
and then say Toby. It doesn't make any sense.
No, but that's what other people are saying. Or is that the same person?
Different person.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Everyone apart from Annalise Keating and Wes from How to Get Away with Murder.
Slap Wes in there.
I don't hate them though.
Slap Wes in there.
Ooh.
No, Slap Wes in there as well.
And then Janine Butcher was a
Yeah,
fun.
fair enough.
I think that's quite valid. That was a fun exercise. Getting our hater bag. Everyone happy with their top 5?
Yeah, more or
I'm
less.
content with it. I feel like people I'm gonna forget, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
But
the
that's-
thing.
I've-
Like,
I've
people
still
are
got
gonna
hate in my
mention
heart
something.
anyway.
I think the next one we do is the characters that
Haters,
fit in the
yeah.
middle where we know we shouldn't like them, because there's
Yeah.
loads of those.
That's gonna be really tough to
That's-
do.
Hate to love, basically, innit?
Yeah, love to hate.
Hate to love.
No.
My number
I hate
one.
that I love them. We shouldn't love
Spoiler alert. My number one is going to be Negan.
I mean, why would you? Who's Negan?
them. 'Cause we
Don't worry
know
about it.
That's the reason.
Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, people like to be. How can you talk about film and TV if you've never watched The Walking Dead? Yeah, I just haven't watched everything, man.
Bro, I'll be real though, you can't watch Walking
20,
Dead.
20 seasons of zombies.
Bear in mind,
I haven't
after season
watched
7,
I haven't
after season
watched
7, it drops downhill.
Season 7, I don't believe that it was that good. For
Oh
season
no,
7.
it's not like this, by the way. It's like you're watching it, and then season 7, a mad thing happens. You're like, but then after that, it is downhill.
Because it's still ongoing, right?
Literally,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just like, what are you
I
doing?
They've
tapped
got
out.
spin-offs. They've
Yeah,
got spin-offs now, and they've got a prequel.
yeah. I've tapped out. I tapped out years ago. I was like,
Oh
nah.
yeah,
that about?
they've got so many spin-offs. They even made one where it's like following what's his name, Daryl.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Every time I see an advert, I'm like, yo, it's enough, guys.
I think it's a money laundering scheme.
The viewership can't be that high, but
Yeah, that's what
That's
I'm
James'
saying.
same. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. The viewership can't be that high, but there is something.
That's how I felt about
going on.
Riverdale. That was a money laundering scheme.
Riverdale and Sabrina. That's the other one.
Wasn't that a CW show?
Was it? Yeah, but it got
But it's
production
Netflix
was
now, no?
Netflix for the last the first 2 seasons. It was really good. CW. The last 5 seasons, the viewership also was going down because they were putting out the stats from it. And everyone was like, "How is it still in production?"
Yeah.
Like the cast are saying they hate it. The writers are saying they don't really like it. And the viewership's going down. How the hell did they get 7 seasons of this?
I'm telling you, money laundering or a deal with the devil. Those are the only two
And then they did a
explanations.
crossover episode with Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that also was going down in view. So it wasn't making any sense to me. But hey,
Make sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments. Who are the characters that you generally and genuinely hate? You've got the YouTube to do that. You've got TikTok. You've got Instagram as well. Make sure you give these guys an individual follow. Basola, Binge with Basola.
T.
Like Jason on TikTok. What's your TikTok, sir?
I don't remember it, so just follow me on Instagram,
That's a
please.
good start. Follow me on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
what's your Instagram?
Perry_Seawald. Is it not? It's code
neon, yeah.
icon. My bad.
Fair enough.
I
Man.
don't know.
And make sure
And then follow guys, Midnight Guys on TikTok.
and follow PCS.
Hashtag road to 30k.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
T.
And make sure to follow the PCS on all social platforms. That is us.
Over and out.
Over and out. Fucking hell, I need to remember my socials.
You're so unserious.
It's not that I'm unserious. It's just
been tapping it wrong for this entire time.
I keep forgetting.
Hi, I'm Lashana Lynch, and you are listening to the Post Credit Scene podcast.